Rakabul mo niyo ko, no?
Dali ako yung saling ko nga. Nahanap hadlok ka eh. Makeup na ba na?
Tol, basta. Basta kayo dahil ng
Yan, yan.
hindi kong katuban.
Mabigyan niya.
Oh, stop! Wala na eh. Bakit? Crack mo na ang ano mo. Ay, tao! Ayo! Start. Parang wala yata rito. Baka natulog. Pasok na lang muna tayo. Sige. Ato dito. Ito. Tao po! Dar!
Tayo.
Kuya, oras ano?
Dali.
Dar! Dar, nasan nga na? Lalo tayo maraming away. Sana si... Ba't ang gulo dito?
Saan kaya si Daryl?
Nasakin yung tubig.
Nasaan nila? Mukha na nga, Lark.
Tingnan ka, ang tulong nila to dahil dito na tayo mag-inis.
Alin kaya sa research?
Aking mga kaibigan, pumanhin na ako'y wala dito. Ang oras ko ay tapos na. At gusto ko sana kayo'y magsama at magkaisa. Inyo na ang aking mga ari-arian.
Mga tol, may iniwang mensahe si Daryl.
Tungkol sa ano to?
Hindi ko alam.
Bigla-bigla itong pangyari ah. Baka binibiron tayo ni Daryl.
Punta kaya tayo doon.
Sige, sige. No trespassing.
Kami na to, no trespassing.
Pero baka naman nandito siya, si Daryl.
Ano tayo?
Uy, hindi yan sa atin. Kaya dito mo.
Turap niya, no?
Guys, ali ka dito. May libro.
Ang luma na nito, oh. How society evolved.
From the beginning of time, humans have had this need to survive. The earliest humans hunted and gathered their food. Now, we go to grocery stores. How do we get from point A to point B? Experts say this revolution in the way we live took place around 10,000 years ago, in the year 8000 BC. The Old Stone Age began around 2 million years ago and lasted till about 8000 BCE. In order to survive, the earliest humans hunted and gathered their food. The New Stone Age officially began when people learned how to farm and produce their own food. Now that they didn't have to hunt and gather their food, early humans could remain in one location and build a civilization. They chose the most fertile areas where the crops could grow. As population grew, so did their civilization, culture, and the need for interactions with other civilizations. Once people discovered they didn't need to depend on hunting and gathering, they began to live very different lives. Early farmers learned what seeds would produce the most crops. They also learned how to domesticate animals. The Neolithic Age began when they invented farming. Finally, humans had a stable food supply. Thanks to agriculture and this surplus of food, humans could stay in one place. The earliest shelters were built with the natural resources that were in the area, like mud bricks, stones, and branches. Eventually, shelters became more complex with places to store food and pits for cooking. Also, thanks to agriculture, communities grew larger and larger. The surplus of food led these larger populations to create specialization of labor. Now, community members could divide up the work and become experts in a specific area. People had more time and energy for other activities. People had free time to invent new things and make their lives easier. Also, thanks to agriculture, people had new jobs. Previously, humans spent their days hunting and gathering. Now, because food was in surplus, people specialized their work in other areas. There were weavers, basket makers, tool makers, and traders. Focusing on one job allowed people to get better at their work. We've come a long way from being hunter and gatherers. A revolution has occurred. Humans figure out how to farm and make their lives easier.
Ganun pala yun. Tagal na pala ng libro nito.
Laki na pala ng pinagbago.
Kawawa naman pala ang sinaw ng tao, no?
Dahil dito ay nagaya ang Diyos at kanyang binago ang wika ng bawat tao upang sila di magkaintindihan at hindi maipatayo ang mataas na tore. Tinawag ang
Shopee free shipping! Shopee 1111, Big Christmas Sale, shop na!
Gusto ko kayong magtayo ng mataas na tore. Di ko, ikapoy.
Sali, ang